strong. The Shia tried it, they failed. The Khawarij tried it, they failed. And it resulted to more destruction, to more mafsada than masalah, than maslaha. So, if we have the neo-colonization as a synthesis, we have this group, the resistant, or the Al-Qaeda as the antithesis, or reaction against them, and we also have the synthesis. Nowadays, the idea, the Al-Qaeda idea, the Salafi jihadist idea is no longer popular. In contrast to my period, during the early 90s or late 80s. Why? Because now we have a lot of examples that will deny all the hypotheses of the jihadis. If we talk about occupation, yes, we must fight against occupation, but what Quran told us, وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا, and don't transgress. What being committed by these people, they transgress. They ran across the border. They tried to justify the killing of civilians. They're trying to justify the killing of Muslims as well. This is transgression. This is i'tidal. This is war, what we call it. وَلَا تَعْتَدُوا. And do we have any example of fighting occupation but not being transgressed? Yes, we have two examples. The Hamas and Hezbollah. They managed to show that, yes, they are fighting against the Israeli, but they can participate in democratic process. Yes, they are fighting against the occupation, but at the same time they can respect human rights. They can live peacefully with the non-Muslims who reside together with them in Gaza, in Lebanon. They can respect their rights, they can live peacefully with them, they can promote a lot of good values. And also the current Arab uprising, it's a death blow to the jihadis. The jihadis, amongst their idea was the regime. The regimes in Muslim countries cannot be toppled except through violence, through the armed, uprising. But those young people, those people in Egypt, those people in Tunisia, those people in Libya, not Libya, Libya is a different case. Okay. Those people in Syria, yes. Those people in Syria, those people in Yemen, those people, they taught us. They taught the jihadis, no. Through a peaceful demonstration, through a peaceful means, you can bring down the dictators. You can bring down the regime. So, their hypotheses are flaws, and these models manage to prove to them that they can bring changes without resorting to violence. But violence is also needed in certain circumstances if the regimes are using violence against the people. This is what happened in Libya. This is what happened in Yemen. Why? Because the regimes transgress. They transgress. وَإِنْ طَائِفَتَانِ مِنَ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ اقْتَتَلُوا فَأَصْلِحُوا بَيْنَهُمَا فَإِنْ بَغَتْ إِحْدَاهُمَا عَلَى الْأُخْرَى فَقَاتِلُوا الَّتِي تَبْغِي. And in this case, the regimes, they baghed. They went beyond across the border. They transgressed. So you have to reply them with the same means. But in places that you don't need to raise your arms, just protest peacefully, then you can bring them. Wallahu a'lam.
Hypothetical, yeah. If tomorrow OSAMA declares himself that I am still alive and kicking, yeah. So what will happen? So, okay, I think that's good, yeah. Well, the problem is some students, whenever somebody asks you question, you always try to think where to accept. Yeah? In order to kill the terrorist, you have to use the terrorist act. Yeah? So it is because America took different actions to kill Saddam. You still remember our good friend? Yeah? Our uncle Saddam Hussein? They tried to find him, took him to the court, sometimes liar, sometimes lawyer, at the end of the day, on the day of the Korban, Idul Adha is slaughtered. So why? The question is why America didn't take the same action as he took to Iraq and Saddam Hussein. If he really sincere to tell the whole world that here is Saddam Hussein, here is Osama, and I am Barack Obama, more or less the same, Name also very. So the action that I want to take against you is to bring you before courts, like what I did to Saddam Hussein, and then ask him, give him a chance. What happened? Where were you during this September 11 Madrid?